Welcome back, my adoring public, to more Etrian Odyssey Nexus. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, we defeated the Wicked Silurus, rather. And there's actually the Waterfall Gather area. You confirm the sight of a bounding beast. I don't know what a bounding beast is. Oh! This is the very first FOE you encounter in Etrian Odyssey 4. So, basically, this must be the Etrian Odyssey Nexus FOE theme then, because it certainly isn't the EL4 one. But you want to be able to bind these things' arms, and we took our pretty much soul binder out of the party. So, let's try whirlwinding. Guard order to keep him alive. And we should still have, yep, one analysis scope. And what about a fire star? Why not? Nope. Huh. Alright, we, with no way to inflict. Yeah, I think we're probably, with no way to inflict arm binds. Yeah. It's weak to blinds and seal, but we can't do that. How's about a firearms then, since it's weak to all elements? Crap. Didn't think this one through. Didn't think this one through at all. Okay, so that's the leg seal. Now we just have to hope and pray that we can get the kill off fast enough. How much did that 96? Wow, that didn't take off very much at all. I'm actually thinking, yeah, thinking running is in order here. Alright. I said at the end of the previous episode that pretty much Astra is the only member of the party who'd started from the beginning and hadn't gotten an opportunity to rest yet. I wasn't counting Salem because, I mean, she's the leader. She's not ever going to leave the party. And Reese because he's a medic, and if he leaves the party, my playstyle completely falls apart. So he's never leaving either, but you arrive at the entrance of what seems to be grandiose ruins. Rather. The architecture is similar to the ruins that you've previously explored, and it seems equally disorienting and foreboding. Not knowing what awaits you beyond the ominous entrance, you step forward and begin your exploration. Sure. Looks like this is just a... Oh no, this room actually is larger than it initially appears. Oh no, I totally just lied to you guys. Alright. I thought it was going to branch off into an actual path, but nope. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. Nothing new. Well, there might be something to check. Oh, well, this is new. Stun Anonymous. No points for guessing what that does. Air Squirrel. So the Air Squirrels should go down pretty easily for us then. How about a Blazing Link? It looks kind of grassy, so it might be susceptible to that. And then you've got nothing else to do, so how about a Fire Star? Yeah, Reese can head bash, but it's not really anything to write home about. Alright, so it's one of those types of enemies. Beautiful. But if the Air Squirrel's already registered, then it is the exact same. No, this is something else. Well, here's hoping it's not too much of a hassle to take down. Balloon drop. Man, I have yet to see an insta-kill go off. It'd be really nice if we could. Oh, you know what? Dolce should have some unassigned skill points. Well, Stun Anonymous, Air Squirrel, Beast's Hull, Fluffy Muffler. Oh, must be a recolor. While exploring the ruins, you find what appears to be a curious puddle of unknown liquid at the end of the path. There are also many shards of what appear to be glass. You consider whether or not to inspect more closely. Sure, let's inspect the scene. You approach the remains to take a closer look. The puddle covers a rather wide area. Even more curious is that the glass shards are spread out further than one would expect. They wouldn't have scattered so far if someone had simply dropped it on the ground. You decide to take an even closer look. Who should investigate? Let's have our Highlander. Salem heads over to investigate, standing in the center of the puddle. They give a thorough scan of the area and confirm that the spread of both glass and liquid is very wide. Suddenly, a shadow appears over Salem. As Salem looks up, they see the shadow of a bird as well as a bottle that is falling right towards their head. Thanks to Salem's reflexes, they manage to catch the small bottle hurling towards them. Cool, Theriaka Beta. You return your gaze to the sky, the bird slowly circles over your head once, then flies away. There doesn't seem to be anything else of interest here. You decide to resume exploring the ruins. The flying bottle. You came across an odd puddle in the ruins when a bird dropped some medicine from above. So sending in our Highlander was the right call. And speaking of which... yeah, no more rainbow bracers for you. So that he can actually use his power break, or his break skills rather, which would have been very helpful previously. Make a note here. Send Island. For Theriaka, do we have the... we don't have the beta symbol available to us. I guess I should just put beta, because that'll be more descriptive. Alright. And now, with that, let's get to customizing. Salem... Blood Fortune. Nope. Nope. Yeah, physical defense up. Why not? May perform a normal attack each time you lose HP. Why do I feel like something like this has a really low activation rate? Like, at max rank, it's gonna have like a 12% chance to activate or something stupid. Nash. Sure. Let's learn all the break skills. And double strike too. So the Landsknechts in EO4, they had an ice slicing ability that they could learn at roughly this stage, but I guess they took that away. And then Dolce, yeah. Element Bomb 1. Expels imbued element from one ally's weapon, attacking all enemies with it. Expels imbued element from one ally's weapon, hitting random enemies 3 times. Alright. TP cost 10. Royal Dignity, if user is buffed, recovers HP after taking damage once per turn. Yes. Restores TP with each new buff received. Yes. Element Bob 1. Yes. Ally line recovers HP at end of turn. Yes. Rally order. For 3 turns, max HP for an ally line is increased. For 3 turns, allows an ally line to negate 1 bind or element received. For this turn, buffed allies recover TP for damage taken. That's for this turn, though. She's got to be pretty fast. Alright, fine. We'll do that. And then one more Protect Order. Reese, we want Auto Revive, and I guess we gotta learn Group Therapy at some point. Baron. How about a ranged fire attack to all enemies? Sure. Binary fire. I'll stop fighting it. Gotta learn it at some point. Alright. And further in we go. Ooh. First we mark the door. Then we pass through the door. This is a dead end. Alright, that's fine. These are ropers. These are from Etrian Odyssey 5, Beyond the Myth. But they're probably going to be super extra buffed up, so how about a Flame Rush, because there's no way they like those. Max HP is increased. Oh, these are expensive. Now, let's just do firearms. Well, they're already using fire attacks, so maybe firearmsing our backline. And then All he did was learn group therapy, so not really much else going on there. Binary fires, so expensive! Not about to do that just yet. Alright, so that's looking good-ish? Probably headbinds. At least we were able to get the headbinds off ourselves. No. I should really learn what these colors mean. Yellow is arms. Really, it's kind of... It just doesn't really mean much. Oh, well. Now we can all just physically attack, I guess. You're dead. And then the Roper should be next. Wow. Talk about holding out for dear life. Why is, shouldn't Dolce be passively healing us? Well, I guess she must have taken damage and I just didn't realize that the bar wasn't completely full. Oh, whoops. Even from a short distance away, you can see a sizable cloud of flies buzzing around that spot. You consider whether or not to get closer, and we found thorned ivy from the Ropers, so let's follow the smell. You check the sweet-smelling area that the flies are swarming. There, you see a number of striped green and black fruits with red flesh inside. It looks like an animal may have demolished them. You're pretty certain that you found the source of the sweet smell. Upon closer inspection, you find that one of the fruits is still hanging from its vine, having miraculously escaped the carnage untouched. You cut it loose, then take it over to a spot that isn't swarming with flies. When you slice into the fruit, the scent of the fresh, juicy flesh fills your noses. You indulge in the fruit and relieve your fatigue. Oh. Not totally necessary at this point in the dungeoning, but hey. Fruit healing. Having recovered some health and stamina, you once again return to exploring the ruins. With some XP abound, striped fruit snack, you are pleased to find a striped fruit left behind by unknown animals that relieved your fatigue. Cool. Wait, by taking... Hold on. Yeah. By taking Astra out of the party... Okay, nope, Reese. Reese is our highest leveled member, which makes sense considering he's not fighting on the front lines. And then this away next. What do we have here? Wait, the exact same thing. Ah, okay, so we managed to get through that, but I must have missed a path. Or I must have not missed a path? Wait, hold on, okay, I've clearly missed something, so it's time to wander around until I find a new path. Okay, so this says check. A small crevice is visible in the wall, impassable from this side. That's great and all, but how are we supposed to get over there? This is definitely one of those situations where it's like, if you already know where to go, it's like one of those things where you scream out, how did you not see it? But I'm seriously not seeing it. Oh, Griffin has appeared. Never seen something like this before. Let's go for the head pierce. What about freezing? This thing might be weak to freezing. I feel like it's been a while since we've gone up against an enemy like that. Accuracy decreased. Well, Astra would be pretty good against this. Wow, that was a pretty weak enemy. Got the steel beak though, so Griffin, steel beak, and now we're wandering around again. Oh, here we go. Finally. Yep. One of those things where it's like, how are you not seeing it? Finally saw it though. Took me a bit though. Not gonna lie, but oh well. I was starting to think we had to leave and come back. Yeah, switch to auto battle just a little too presumptively in that fight. Oh well. And now we're good to go again. And we've also got Dolce's passive healing back, so we don't have to use as much TP just healing people over and over again. Drop that there. Oh, this is a pretty wide open space. As you traverse the ruins, you come across a wall with thick vines of ivy growing on it. As your eyes follow the ivy up the wall, you see two figures standing at the top. Hey. Check it out. This ivy supports even my weight. It's probably strong enough to support 100 adventurers. Next to the ever-energetic Oliver is Marco, bearing an amused smile. It must be nice being you. Well, it's been a while, Luna Soul Guild. We've heard of your accomplishments. We tried scouting ahead a bit, and it seems that climbing these low walls with the ivy will be the key to advancing through these ruins. Pay attention to your map and keep track of where to climb up and down to progress. We're gonna continue exploring this area. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to help you guys out later. Oliver and Marco say goodbye, then disappear beyond the wall. Alright, you follow suit and continue exploring the ruins as well. So, there's gonna be a bit of verticality to this. I guess that's what... because it's not truly going up and down, probably. Ah. Wow, we're on top of the wall? Pretty cool. So that's how this works. And we have to be facing this direction specific. It even turned a lighter shade of green? Wait, do we? Okay, we do have access. I was like, do we have access to that shade of green? And we totally do. That is different in the best way. Let's see what we got. Other than that, it looks... this particular area looks pretty straightforward, but I guess this is like the tutorial bit for how going up and down on these walls works. So it wouldn't be too ridiculously overcomplicated. Drop you there. I wonder if we're gonna... if it changes the monsters that we encounter if we go on top of the walls. Probably not, all things considered. Oh. Yeah, that was easy enough. Nice little bonus, too. It looks like that... our ticket downward might be over there, so... yeah, first let's investigate this. Oh, no. This doesn't look like... that totally looks like a way down, doesn't it? Oh well. Clearly I'm wrong, so it doesn't matter. How about we drop you right here? Is there anything of note? Yes. While exploring the ruins, you notice a bird pecking at something at the end of a corridor. Is it eating insects or something? It seems concerned about its find being stolen, as it keeps looking up and checking its surroundings. You consider moving closer to the bird. Yeah, let's approach. You move closer to the bird very slowly so as not to alarm it. As you approach, you see that it's not pecking at insects, rather it's fiddling with some kind of fabric. When you get even closer, you see it's a leather bag. The bird is pecking at the drawstring, likely mistaking it for a worm or other insect. Suddenly, the bird notices you and flies away. The bag has been left before you. After all that effort, you decide to open the bag and find a number of coins inside. 500 N, golden. You thank the bird for leaving you this bounty and return to exploring the ruins. Hey. Approach. Or... the bird in the bag. You found a bird pecking at a leather bag that contains some coins, which you kept. And just enough to put him over too. Baron's caught up remarkably quick. I like it. Only took him an entire dungeon. Is there anything wild this way? No, we can't even... oh. I was about to say we can't even get down, but we can totally get down. And Seal Breaker. So this is going to be our first hint as far as what we need to beat the boss here. Oh, the Ice Charm. We can totally drop that. Unbind. Alright, nope. Right now the Rainbow Bracers will suffice. Drop that there. Go ahead and mark all of this off on the map right after we kill these things. Whew. Frontline space is like, I'm thinking about my party setup. And I've mentioned it maybe an episode or two ago, but quite usually I go for like 3 in the front, 2 in the back, but EO being a hero kind of makes that difficult. Like, her whole thing needs that extra party slot to be usable, but Nash is worthless when he's not in the front line. It's just kind of a mess. Alright, and from here... Gotta get over there. Oh, down. Cool. Don't mind if I do. Is there... Wait, first let's make sure we explore all of this. I wonder if this is going to be a thing for the rest of the shrines. It's kind of... It's definitely different. Nope. Alright, there's... Oh. There's a way down. And it's looking like we're getting closer and closer to that first shortcut. So how do we wrap around to it, though? Oh, a gathering point. Nope. Nope. Yeah, these enemies are nowhere near how crazy the enemies at the in the final floor of the Waterfall Wood was. How do we... Dang. There must be a way down there. Where's the vine at? Maybe I walked up too soon? No. Okay, here we go. Now we can... Well, first we have to kill these, but then we can open up that shortcut. Yeah. Oh. Impassable from this side. That's A-okay. It won't be for too much longer. First that gathering point, though. To take point. Spewing Peapod. Longin. The Longin, we've got the Stonards. So that's what those are going to net us. We still got it on hand, even though we didn't end up actually using the Stonard, but... what can you do? Wow, I can't believe we actually managed to make it back without getting into another encounter. Hey, I won't complain, though. I heard all about what happened in the Waterfall Wood. Karis wanted to thank you, not just for the training, but for helping to bring her closer to her friend as well. She even included a gratuity. Seriously? Now you can see how emotions are a person's undoing. So foolish. Oh, it's just too funny. Oh, don't worry. I've increased your own cut as well. And now, how about you spend some of that on new equipment, oh favorite customer of mine? 1,000 N. Oh well. Napier's got no reason to let her cash cows die with subpar equipment, so... Recevspo, Torador, Grief, Vine Armor, Poofa Bolero, Vine Shin Guards, Alula Shield, and then all the talismans, in addition to the Stonard. We didn't get... Yeah, the Leaf Javelin's her newest thing. Flame Rush is actually... I don't want to give up Flame Rush just yet, so... Wyvern's Wing... Yeah. She... Well, I guess she is due for an upgrade, especially since she's in the back line anyway. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Let's upgrade her. And... Okay, I think we might actually swap the Penalite wand or Phonolite wand to her. Maybe. First things first, our frontliners. 52 to 54. 64. 58. Nah, we're not taking too much damage from these things anyway, so save and heal both at the same time. Ah, level 27. Only 13 levels till we get our final tier of skills, but I'm actually going to go over the... It won't take super long, but we're going to end the episode on the guild cards, just looking through them. So first things first, the very first one that managed to make it through, the Black Cat Guild. Okay. Mirai, Eliv, Darkness, Aqua, and Shasha. Looks like the Shasha portrait is one of the DLC ones. They haven't done too much just yet. I got these all weeks ago, though, so I'm sure all of these are different now. The Canard Guild, Colin, Niall, Yona, Sam, and Nicole. A farmer, though? I can't imagine farmers are too useful. The Hunter Guild with Reyna, Reeve, Yuna, Alessa, and Luna. Doesn't look like there are any... Well, that's a DLC portrait, Reyna's, but no one else's. Lewd Cats. Okay. Kiris, Victor, Titus, Merle, and Xavier. Heterochromia. You'd think you'd see that more often, but I guess not. Well, in this particular game, anyways. This is our first person on Heroic, or first person I've noticed who's on Heroic. The Westwood Guild of Yoruko, Akatsuki, Shinobu, Mana, and Arya. Arya is a DLC portrait. And Shinobu as well, but we don't really count that. I wonder if that DLC is still free. The Denters Guild, Highlander, the Hero, Abby, Magi, and Lily. Magi is a DLC portrait, but Highlander and the Hero. Interesting names. The Pyroplegia Guild? We've got Dolly, Matire, Perry, Zura, and maybe? Somebody like this one, I want to know what the story behind these names are. Toast Gang, Mode Heroic, Colette, Rain. I downloaded it, but I could not ever bring myself to use the Reef Fantasy portrait, dude. It's just, how is that not massively immersion breaking? Lana, Nadia, QDP2T. Is that like supposed to be the evolved cutie pie type thing? Netframe. Okay, I don't get this. Like, this just looks like a DLC portrait, so I should totally have it. But I guess for some reason we just can't see it. But this is the Netframe Guild. Rhea, Angel, Hannah, Roxy, and Aubrey. Rhea definitely is using the female adult hero portrait, but for whatever reason, it's all clouded in mystery. Toast Gang. Okay, so I think Toast Gang is the person who put together, because, basically, if you don't know, the QR codes are jacked up for this, so sometimes they won't scan at all, and I think Toast Gang is the person who created the fix for this. So, of course, you have multiple profiles, but it looks like they're all just the same group. So this is a ZL Saga with Sakura, Saki, Junko, Ai, and Tai. Alright. Thank you, based Psy Games. Don't know what that's supposed to mean. The Angdro Guild, also Heroic. Yulia, Phi, Stick, May, and Sarah. Okay. Billion. I actually really like that guild name. Sarah, Thimble, Wilna, Velvet, and Zenith. More heterochromia. Mode Heroic, the Explolies Guild. Nero, Kato Jun, Shindoel, Hirame Asanagi. Kato Jun and Shindoel. Those look like something. I think the rest of them are just names, but those two must be references. Wait. Shindoel Laudness. Okay, I thought Shindoel might have been something backwards, but Malazan. Trake, Hood, Absalar, Cotillion, Ardatha. Okay, I'm getting a real Monster Hunter vibe from this, but yet another... Oh! Is there maybe a DLC portrait for the hero that I don't get? Beru Fend. Okay, I'm thinking that there may be... Because I think there's a bikini portrait of the hero that you can get, and I didn't download that. It costs money. I would have gotten it for completion, but I wouldn't have ever used it, honestly. It doesn't really make much sense to me, but that's just me. The Kolovrot Guild, Perrin, Svarog, Velis, Resivia, and Kostroma. Happy hunting. Thank you. Aster, led by Alice, also heroic, Tomoe, Reen, Alice, Senna, and Aurora. I see, the red eyes. Hey, I had a similar motif myself. Fun Gang, Colette, Grez, Linga, Johan, Jodiel. Jodiel. I wonder if that's supposed to be like an actual name somewhere. The X Guild, Selena, Amelia, Eli, Farm.exe. What character portrait is that? And then Cherry. Eli's the male whatchamacallit, schoolboy. I mean, of course it's a male schoolboy, but Toast Gang again. Strega, Shion, Hanai, Zephu, Q, and Runa. Runa being the male Nightseeker portrait, or a male Nightseeker portrait, looks like. Alright. And then the X Guild again. Pleiades, Cherry, Laylee, Holly, Yuki, and Jackie. Jackie and Holly and Laylee all being DLC portraits. Now we've got the Gale Force Guild. Heyo, Fire Emblem. Tara, Coral, Klein, Laura, and Erica. Toast Gang. Okay, this? So it looks like this is another permutation of the Toast Gang, but that portrait I don't recognize at all. Not from the DLC, not from anything. But that is Mode Heroic, so that's something. The Valiant Guild. Kylia, Cordelia, Capulet, hey, Julian, and June. That Julian portrait is definitely the male sniper from Etrian Odyssey 4, but I've never seen that portrait of him before. Might be the swimsuit thing again, but I didn't think the male sniper portrait was that popular. The Unity Guild of Tristan, Celeste, Ethel, Agatha, and Aldrich. Mode Heroic. The Alder Guild of Rurino, Taeyong, Yu, Elisa, and Hallie. Yet again, another farmer. Farmers must be better than I'm giving them credit for. The Fusion Guild, implying not using bikini. Hama, Agi, Bufu, Estoma, Mudo. So this is definitely SMT themed, which you'd think you'd see more of, but hey. And the Triton Guild, Yuta, Matthias, Supapi, Naxon, Travis. Rose Gold, another guild name that I'm actually pretty good. Like, my headphones are rose gold. It's a really nice color. Electrum, Venra, Casval, Ray, Doriato. This guild is another guild that I'm interested in the names of, what they specifically came to be. Space Jam, Slum, Dumplings, Shofun, Hype, Tiny Feet. I mean, it's not wrong. Astra, Aaron, Higane, Vio, Kip, Philomela. Vio's a pretty cool name. Astra is also a very cool name. Caliber, Ren, Casti, Hana, Alice, and Apollo. And the XYZ Guild, we've got Sayako, Vizil, Janice, Sabrina, and Faye. And there's us. Sure. And that's my most recent QR code, I guess. Yeah, let's output to the SD card. Sure. It probably, this episode probably ended up being shorter than usual, with most of it just being a nice little walkthrough of who I've already got in my thing, but yeah. And the Blades Guild, but nobody cares about the Blades Guild. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead, call it a part here, but definitely join me next time for more Southern Shrine shenanigans, but that's all gonna be for Etrian Odyssey Nexus, and it's gonna be bye for now.